Question 1A. How to find initial investment in this unit trust? So, S equal to RM 7,000. So, kita dapat 7,000 daripada soalan. So, we should find N. N equal to MT. M is 12, T is 5. So, how to find N? 12 darab 5. So, kita akan dapat 60. Next, we find I. I equal to K per M. So, I equal to 5% over 12. So, K is 5% and M is 12. So, if we already have this value, so we use this formula, which is S equal to P kurungan 1 plus I tutup kurungan N. So, 7,000 sama dengan P kurungan 1 plus 5% per 12 tutup kurungan 60. So, kita shift off and then kita akan dapat nilai P, which is RM RM5,454.44. So, Ronald initial investment in this unit trust is RM5,454.44. Next, soalan B. Calculate the maturity value of each unit investment and the total maturity value in January 2032. So, how to find it? 7,000 tambah 6,000 sama dengan 13,000. So, dah dapat 13,000, kita darab dengan 50%. So, kita akan dapat RM6,500. So, nak tahu berapa lama, kita tolak 2032 minus 2025. So, this is KST Equity Fund and WMS Conservative Fund. P, RM6,500. So, we should find N. N equal to 2 darab 7. 2 ialah M, 7 ialah T. So, kita darab, kita dapat 14. So, next kita cari I. I equal to K per M. So, K ialah 55%, M ialah 2. So, kita kekalkan dalam bentuk macam ni sahaja. So, kita guna rumus lagi. S equal to P kurungan 1 tambah I per tutup kurungan N. S sama dengan 6,500. 1 plus 5.5% over 2 tutup kurungan 14. So, S sama dengan RM RM9,502.961866. So, kita pemudahkan, kita akan dapat S sama dengan RM RM9,502.96. Next, WMS Conservative Fund. PRM 6,500. N sama dengan MT. Kita set nilai N seperti biasa. M ialah 12, T ialah 7. So, 12 kita akan dapat 84. Okay, next kita cari I macam biasa. K over M. K ialah 5%, M ialah 12. So, kita guna rumus balik. S sama dengan P kurungan 1 tambah I tutup kurungan N. So, S sama dengan 6,500 kurungan 1 tambah 5% per 12 tutup kurungan 84. Kita 6 off, kita akan dapat S sama dengan RM RM9,217.234,337. So, seperti biasa kita pemudahkan. Kita akan dapat S sama dengan RM RM9,217.23. So, ya. Nak cari total maturity value in January, kita tambah final answer for KST Equity Fund plus WMS Conservative Fund. So, kita akan dapat RM RM18,720.20.
Question B. Point 2. Among these trust unit funds, which offers a better deal? Explain your result. The answer, among these trust unit fund, the better deal is KST Equity Fund. This is because they offer a higher percentage of 5.5% compared to WMS, which is only 5%. Therefore, the maturity value of KST Equity Fund is RM9,502.96, which is greater than WMS, that is only RM9,217.23. The amount of time and initial amount invested is the same for both unit trust fund, but the greater percentage of KST makes it the better deal. Moving on, calculate the total interest earned from this investment from January 2020 until January 2032. Therefore, we must add the total investment, the total outcome of this investment to trust fund, which is KST plus with WMS. Therefore, we will get RM 18,720.20. After that, we minus it with the first investment from both this trust fund, which is RM 6,000 and RM 5,454 ringgit. 5,454 ringgit 44 cent. After that, we will get the total interest earned from both of these investments from January 2020 until January 2032, which is RM 7,256 ringgit 70.
For question 2a, it wants us to calculate the total accumulated amount of the fund after 18 years. So we already have the P, which is 12,000. For the R, 4.55%. For the I, 4.55 per 4. And for the N, we need to times 4 times 18, because it says here quarterly, we will get 72. And then we put all the numbers inside the formula, and we will get 27,093 ringgit and 22 cents. For B, it wants us to find the amount that Nur Aminah can withdraw every 3 months from the account while she's in college. Now for this one, we need to use the answers that we get from A, which is 27,093 ringgit and 22 cents. For the R, we use 4.55%, and for the M, 4, and then the years is 4. For the I is 4.55% per 4, and then we search for N, which is 4 times 4 equals 16. And now we will use the present value formula, and then we will get 1,861 ringgit and 68 cents.
Hello, my name is Yahya and I will explain question C. Nur Amina finishes college and she wants to buy a car that costs 60,000. She makes a 10% down payment and finances the balance through a bank for 9 years with interest 3.45% compounded monthly. So from this question we know that T equals 9, K equals 3.45% and M equals 12. So these are all very important values. Firstly, we need to find the total amount of balance that Nur Amina needs to pay over the 9 whole years. So RM 60,000 times 10%, we get the down payment value, which is RM 6,000. RM 60,000 minus the down payment value, we get RM 54,000. So that's how much Nur Amina needs to pay over the 9 years without interest. So we put these values into the formula, which is the present value annuity formula. We get R equals RM 582 and 35 cents, and that is our monthly payment. For the total amount of interest charged by the bank, we take the R, we times the total months, which is 108, we get RM 62,883.62. We take that value, we minus RM 54,000, we get RM 8,893 and 62 cents, and that is the total amount of interest charged by the bank. For our second question, if she missed the first 3 monthly payments, how much should she pay on her fourth payment to settle all outstanding arrears? So we use the R from the previous question. We know that she needs to pay for the first 4 months, so M equals 4, I is the absolute same, and now we're using future value annuity formula. So we enter the values into this formula and we get RM 2,339 and 46 cents, and that's the total how much Amina needs to pay on her fourth payment if she missed the first 3 monthly payments in order to settle all outstanding arrears. For the final question, immediately after paying for 7 years, Amina wants to settle the loan in full. This is the formula that we want to use. We know that there are total 9 years, but she's already paid for the first 7, so there are remaining 2 years. So T equals 2. Now our N is different now since our T is different, and so it's 12 times 2, which is 24. Our I is the same, and our R is the same as previous questions. We put these values into the formula, and we get the balance amount to be paid, which is RM 13,486 and 36 cents. Now for the total interest charge, we take the R, we times with the total months of the first 7 years, we get RM 48,917 and 26 cents. We take that value and we plus the balance amount to be paid for the next 2 years, which is R. Then we get RM 62,403 and 62 cents. We take that value and we minus the RM 54,000 all the way back from the first question, and we get RM 8,403 and 62 cents. And that is our total interest charge. And that is all. Thank you.